Hi everybody, welcome to another episode of Shameless Marketing. This is Daphne Canales-Lees and I have a little story for you today. So I got called out from my friend Nadia about day one's post because I said I was accidentally writing a children's book, and she's like, why did you say that? Why are you downplaying this awesome thing that you're excited about? And then I was like, what? You're totally right. So I gotta tell you guys, I am writing a children's book with my university professor. So he came and found me 20 years later and was like, I loved this project that you did. Okay, let me just backtrack. So in my last year of university, I was taking this class about Don Quixote, or Don Quixote in English, and I was taking Spanish literature, and we had to do this final paper after reading the book in like old 1500 Spanish. It was really complicated. The book is like this big. I can't remember how many pages, like 1700 pages, something like that. And everybody else wrote these long essays, papers, university, fourth year university papers. And I decided, you know what, I'm gonna make a comic book out of like my take on this one section of the book. So I checked with my professor. He said, okay, go ahead. I don't really get, I explained what I was doing. And then when I delivered it, he was like, what? This is amazing. And so here we are 20 years later, and he still has my comic book that I drew out in my rudimentary drawing, colored it in some kind of a Photoshop program that I found, and got it printed at Staples. So my lesson today is where can you like think outside the box, be yourself? Because that was me being myself back then, and just doing things the way that I wanted to do them, or with what my skills or my creativity brought to the table. And so where can you look in your business or in your work and do things maybe the way that nobody's ever done them before, and then just knock it out of the park and be amazing? And imagine that that's coming back to me 20 years later now, where my professor was like, we need to write a children's book together. He's actually the world authority on Don Quixote. Is like a very well-known gentleman in his field, and there's a big conference coming up at the end of September. So we're going to be writing we are writing a children's book. It's actually in production as we speak, and I'm super, super excited to be part of this project. So number 2 is, where are you not talking about something that you're really excited about and you're playing it down? So, okay, think out of the box, be yourself. Be creative if that's who you are. Be geeky or whatever it is. Just be yourself and do something a little bit different. What can you do different today? And 2, why don't you give a shout out right in the comments below and tell us what what you're proud of, what you're excited about that you haven't told anybody, and let's all celebrate together. That's it for today. See you at the next episode.